Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. A happy Wednesday to you all. Hopefully your day is going brilliantly. If you're watching this at any other point in the week, hopefully having a great day nonetheless. It is currently exactly, well, just 1 minute after 1800 o'clock, 6 p.m. The new releases are out. And today is a bittersweet day for me as a fan of way too many K-pop groups. Because today marks a day where we start saying goodbye to a group that I love and adore so much. Weki Meki, after an eternity since Siesta dropped. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's been over 2 years since Siesta dropped. Announced that they would not be continuing after contracts expire in August of this year. And Weki Meki are going to be no longer, but they have one final song lined up for us today with the song titled CoinciDestiny. One final ride with a group that got just stored away under lock and key. Makes me sad. Especially because I know a couple of them from, even though I didn't watch the show, I know, Doyeon and, Doyeon and Yujung from IOI days. And it's never a fun time when you know a group is disbanding and when you have to go through the goodbye phase. Sometimes, groups kind of just fizzle away. And that's also very sad. I hate when a group just dissolves unannounced, but when we get one final goodbye, it doesn't make it any easier on the heart, does it? So, one final time, let's check out what Weki Meki have in store for us today, shall we? Here we go. I just want to check exactly when Siesta released. Because I'm pretty sure, I said it's been over 2 years. I'm pretty sure it's coming up to 3. November 18th. So over 2.5 years ago was the last time we got a full Weki Meki release. Of course, since then we had Yujung make her solo, and then we've had a smattering of OSTs. Like Yujung participated in a couple of OSTs. I think she was in a drama at some point. Suyeon had a couple of OSTs throughout. She did a really good OST for, I think it was a show called Trapped in Cartoon. Had a couple saxophone solos in it. It was a lot of fun. Ellie was on Queendom Puzzle, but just wasn't quite enough to satiate the hunger, was it? It never was until we got a full release. So, try not to cry, try not to cry. Don't be a crier, don't be a crier. All right, let's go. Also, story has a Suyeon had a hand in writing this song, which is always terrific.
작은 불빛 어두운 하늘 위로 넌 자꾸만 shining 날 다시금 일으켜 선명해져가 우리가 하나 되어 만든 color 어느새 흩어졌던 시간도 너와 난 눈이 마주칠 순간 펼쳐진
I want to see where this build goes. Oh, hello! Hold on a second. It's got some snap to it. Vocal harmonies. Hold on a second.
번지고 작은 손이 맞닿은 순간 연결되는 링크 아마도 내가 찾던 키 그랬나 Fire when we going higher
Even when it gets into the rap heaviness, you still get that kind of pulsingness in the instrumental section that really works for me with this song. But yeah, when it needs to. This song does exactly what it needs to when it needs to. And that's what sells it for me. I am such a sucker for synth pop, aren't I? Just are you all hearing the harmonies there? It's such a simple harmony, but it's so effective. That is the most satisfying release that you can get. Oh my god, wait, hold on. I'm gonna shut up. That's how they finish it. Look, if we're talking solely about the song, I think the song is actually quite nice. It's not an overly complicated song, but it doesn't need to be, right? It needs to be effective, and that's what CoinciDestiny is for me. It's... Again, I have to put my hands up. I'm a little bit of a sucker for a good synth part in a pop song. It's got a very good, very consistent synth throughout that entire song, which I quite like. But it's also... It's got this weird bright nature to it that it's not like, you know, bubblegum, sugar, serotonin overload, rainbows in the sky, that type of pretty. But you can kind of feel the... that's the right word for it, the sincerity behind it in a way that feels emotionally freeing, so to speak. It's like, you can kind of tell the conclusion aspect of this, can't you? It's like reminiscing on the past, you know, thank you for being there for us. It's got a thankful vibe to it, but it doesn't have that regret. It doesn't have the could've, should've, would'ves. It doesn't have the what if factor. It just feels like we played with the hand that we were dealt with. We made the most out of it. We thoroughly enjoyed it. Hopefully you all did as well. Thank you all for being with us for so long. And really, for a goodbye song, that's kind of what you want in a way. And I can't complain about it whatsoever. The song, in general, is terrific. There are some mixing choices that I would have changed, but admittedly, I'm not gonna complain about it at all. I don't think I have the right to complain about, like, anything, small details in terms of production and stuff, because this isn't the time and place to do it. But let's talk about the song properly. I just want to... Where is that final chorus release? It's about here, right? I was talking over it, so I didn't get a chance to check it out properly. That's what I was missing. The release is terrific. It's so fulfilling. It's so refreshing. It's exactly what you want from that release, I think. It ticks all of the right boxes. Like the suspense you get from that low bridge, that build. Like, we're going again because I can as much as I can do what I want. You feel that anticipation growing. And they kind of tease it a little bit because they drop it down, right? Never forget But then that release comes in on the downbeat of the full release of the final chorus. And when that full release happens, you get everything and then some up top, right? You get the high flying vocals from, I don't actually know who it would be. I don't, admittedly, like, I've known about Weki Meki for a long time, but I do not know what their voices sound like. Just, putting voices to members, I'm not very good at. I've never been really good at it to begin with, but the fact that you get everything, every single part that partook in the song up until this point, all at once, and then that extra cherry on top with the high flying vocal is just satisfaction guaranteed every single time. That release is terrific. But you know what? Let's talk about the beginning. Let's talk about verse 1. I want to spend as much time on this as possible because I want to savor it, right? The synth work is so good. It's so good. It's terrific. I'm a sucker for a good synth part. And the fact that it's almost it's almost 90s-esque in a way. It reminds me a little bit of Starlight, Tails OST for 2521. It's very similar to the synthesizers they used in that song as well. The youthful, like, late 90s, early 2000s vibe. And the slow development of that. Not quite sure why the song goes a touch quiet there, but we'll let it run. We're in this bridge. The bridge has dropped down a little bit. We still get the synthesizer. It's just a different flavor of it, but it retains the bottom end of the song. It continues that essence of what this song truly is. Like, sonically, what this song is going to be based on, and it just, even though we've switched gears now, it's still there. And this is the moment when everything kicks in for the chorus. It's kind of a similar formula to when we talked about it. We mentioned the bridge a little while ago, but you get that running 16th note bass beat in the background. You get all the flourish at once, and you feel the song. Find that next gear, right? Manual just boom, find that next gear, and you feel it, and you want to feel it, and the song allows you to feel it. Like, I miscounted there, but and the vocals kind of show that off as well. The power of the vocals goes up a notch. Everything gets cranked up one extra tick, and because of it, the energy and the power is terrific. It's terrific. Oh. I'm glad this wasn't like a really sappy ballad, because I probably would have cried. I'm not ashamed to admit I have cried to many songs. A lot of them are like the sappy ballady types, and I guess last time I cried on camera was when we did Brave Girls' Disbandment song. So or it was Lucy's Play. I don't remember which one came first and which one came last. But regardless, this is not meant to be a very happy day, right? This is meant to be a bittersweet day and a bittersweet occasion. But having listened to the song, I don't really feel too much sadness. It feels like we finally got a proper conclusion to the Weki Meki story. We weren't being left in limbo. We weren't being led astray. We finally got that one final song, that proper bit of closure to say goodbye to Weki Meki. And for that, I cannot be more thankful. Because, look, they might have, never made it to the astronomical figures that some artists end up going to. But at the end of the day, they did their thing, and they did it well. And for fans out there, whether, casuals or longtime fans, we got that one final moment. And not every group gets that. In fact, I'm still waiting for a few groups to have that one final moment. But we got one final moment, and that one final moment was very pretty, very fun to listen to, and just... I'm gonna be sad once August rolls around, but musically, I'm satisfied. I'm very satisfied with how that finished. So, thank you all for listening along with me. Thank you for dealing with my lots of rambling this time around. Felt like it was a little bit warranted, but thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness may brighten up someone else's day-to-day, and know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and, well, I'll see you whenever I see you next time. And to the Weki Meki members, thank you for 7 long years of hard work. Hopefully this won't be the last time we see or hear from you. I'll keep my eyes on ya. I expect some lovely OSTs in the future. I know, well, pretty much all of you are capable of doing an OST work here and there. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled. Hopefully you all will too. But until next time, bye bye.